Hybrid vehicles are one of the new in things in the motoring industry, but I want to know exactly how one of these things actually works. I'm with Gerald Kilman, the powertrain director at Toyota. Gerald, hello, first of all.
Hello.
Can you help me? I want to find out exactly how a hybrid works. I mean, what's the deal here? We've got a cutaway. Can you just take me through it?
Yeah, well, the cutaway shows exactly what are the key items in the hybrid powertrain. If we go to the front, we see the combustion engine, which is essentially a gasoline engine. However, not just a gasoline engine. Already the gasoline engine is optimized for best fuel consumption, best fuel economy. I mean, it runs on the Atkinson cycle. Atkinson cycle, which means technically that we use less energy to produce, that we use less fuel to produce the output energy by specifically using the intake valve timing in order to improve the combustion.
Okay, cool. So how does that relate to the electric motor in the car?
Well, the electric motor is assisting the acceleration in the car. This is specifically useful because due to this high efficient engine, it is a little bit less powerful. But this doesn't matter because it has the electric motor as support. And the electric motor gets for acceleration additional energy from the battery, which is located in the back of the car.
Let's take a look at that. So what kind of battery is this we're looking at here?
So this is a nickel metal hydride battery, which is air-cooled. And this is one of the new items in the third generation Prius, that the cooling system is optimized for better equal cooling of the battery and therefore also better power delivery. Power delivery over the high voltage cables up to the front, where it drives the electric motor, for example, to drive purely on electric mode.
Okay, so I know one of the new things about the 2009 Prius is the fact that it has lower CO2 emissions. How have you achieved this?
Well, it is achieved by the optimized engine on one hand, which has also introduced a cooled EGR, which means we reduce the pumping losses of the engine. Additionally, we have introduced a lot of weight saving. For example, the motor is now 20% smaller than it was before. The power control unit, over which all the electric energy has to run, is now only 1/3 of the size of what it was before. Lower size means lower weight, means also lower heat energy that is absorbed. That means lower fuel consumption automatically.
Awesome. One thing I want to explain to me is this exhaust heat recirculation system. What does that do?
Well, this is something that we have introduced specifically to reduce the fuel consumption during European rather cold weather driving. Compared to Japan, which is a hotter country, this is an item that will be very useful in the European market as we have colder starting temperatures. It recovers the heat energy of the exhaust gas after it has passed the catalyst. That means after it has cleaned the exhaust gas, in order to use this energy to heat up the passenger compartment. So we do not need any additional fuel of the engine and the front in order to heat up the passenger compartment.
Awesome. One more thing. Is Toyota a parallel hybrid or a series hybrid? I realize there's a couple of different types.
Well, there's a difference. Actually, ours is a series parallel hybrid. We can do both. We can run in series mode, which means that we actually run purely on power of the battery. We run purely on electrical mode on the electric motor.
For what distance?
For this on series hybrid, this can be for a very long time because at the same time, the gasoline engine produces energy through the generator, which is located in between the gasoline engine and the electric motor, and that produces electric energy that serves the motor. If you want to drive purely electrically, so only through the energy of the battery, this takes about 1.5–2 kilometers in order to drive that. And our intention is here, especially in very low-speed living areas, in order to have clean air in these areas and lowest noise impact from traffic.
Cool. Awesome. It's a very spectacular machine. Gerald, thanks for taking us through it.
Thank you very much.